What is up, my dudes? Welcome back to Rapper127. Make sure to like and subscribe. Today we're going to be doing an idiot's first round mock draft of the 2022 season, man. I don't watch college football. I have no idea any of these prospects besides, well, maybe a few. You'll see them below. Well, let's get into it. Alright, so we're doing first round because I don't know anyone. But I know, like, team needs. I follow the NFL, so, we'll see. It can't be that bad, right? So first off, we got the Detroit Lions. Now, the Detroit Lions they're kind of interesting. I mean, come on, like their team's just bad. If you can name more than 10 players on their team, I would be literally give you money, probably. Nah, I wouldn't. But I think their biggest issue right now is try to get something on the defense. They don't have any explosive players, maybe on the O-line, but they ain't going to do much. When your quarterback's fine. I actually think Jared Goff's pretty good. But, some people are thinking quarterback. So we're going to go Kayvon Thibodeaux right now for this one. Alright. I don't know why it's saying page unresponsive. Well, give me ads, guys. I'm so sorry, man. I don't know. It's kind of a bad mock draft place. Actually, it's decent. Right now, it's getting on my nerves. I don't want to take forever to make a pick. Kayvon Thibodeaux. Look, now I got the Texans. Their quarterback, Tyrod's not great. Davis Mills is shit. And generally, we could go QB. Should we go QB? They just have so many other, conditions. Man, I don't want to constantly do that. We're going to go QB, man. I think Matt Corral's doing really good. He kind of came from, up here to down here. I mean, he's balled out this season. None of these two guys are really being considered. As we know, Spencer Rattler fell. I do follow a few prospects, so I do know that, Spencer Rattler will happen to him, man. It's kind of sad, but, it is what it is. Oof. Now I got the New York Jets. I mean, quarterback's a consideration here, but, I think that there's just not enough quarterbacks to select him third. I don't think Malik Willis is good enough. But I think they're going to go CB, Derek Stingley Jr., lockdown corner, LSU. All right, now we got the Jags. Whew, rough. But I have to go on the O-line here. Not good. Evan Neal, Alabama, one of the top prospects in the country. Right now, looking pretty good. So a lot of people are thinking Jalen Hurts replacement for the Eagles, but I'm not entirely sure. They just have no one on their team. Their team's kind of bad. So we could go tight end, man. All right. Honestly, interior O-line could be a thing, but they have Fletcher Cox, so honestly, we're just going to go CB here. What's the top prospect right now? We'll just go safety. Kyle Hamilton. Don't know anything about him. That's why we're idiots mock draft. That's what the title says. Well, now we have the New York Giants. Interesting. I mean, you can look at their team needs. Daniel Jones isn't great, but, they have, where are they anyways? Bro, I'm blind. Oh, O-line actually I think was a little underrated, but they could go tight end. Honestly, I don't think receiver. Kadarius Toney seems to have broken out, so maybe something on the linebacker core. Who's good? Yeah, no, never mind. I guess maybe they could just go offensive guard. Take Kenyon Green, Texas A&M. Jets, who they took CB now. They might want to take an offensive player. They might. I don't know. If Elijah Moore can break out, they might not go wide receiver. They have Quinnen Williams on the defensive tackle end, but their team needs right now, it's tight end. I guess they go tight end. I don't think this is Jason Whittemore type guy right now. Yeah, I think he's somewhere over here, though, so I don't know where the top tight end is. I think something on the, honestly, maybe some protection. They have I just don't know, man. I don't know what to do with their team. Their team's just terrible. I could do so many spots. They have Jamal. They don't have Jamal Adams. You know what? They need a quarterback, honestly. Malik Willis, right? Well, they do have the GOAT, Mike White, who we all know is really the best quarterback to ever exist. Honestly, let's just go Chris Olave. Deep threat, easy money. Hopefully Zach Wilson and his cannon arm can get there. New York Jets. I'd probably just go top prospect available. Defensive tackle from Alabama. Texas A&M, sorry. I don't know how to say Alabama. What, just draft. So, if you all don't know, I'm actually a Patriots fan, so I'm going to be a little biased to the Patriots. They're my favorite team. Right now, the Packers. So they're doing this right now based on rankings. So obviously, the winless Detroit Lions, but they didn't lose. So I guess they broke their loss streak. I don't know. Ooh, Washington football team could like. I think right now the main issue is the secondary. Kyle Allen from Florida makes the most sense, honestly. Because, like, their quarterback situation with, like, Taylor Heineke could be okay, but they could wait around, get some guy like Desmond Ritter or Kenny Pickett in the second round if they really want. And, yeah. Well, to number 10, they had the safety first. Jalen Hurts could be good. The receivers consist of Devontae Smith, who's pretty good. I don't know, what's his name? J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, and, like, I don't know, some dude and Jalen Rager. None of those guys are that great, besides maybe Devontae. Honestly, maybe just get some edge like Aiden Hutchinson. Bro, I'm not really that great with all that shit. Alright, Atlanta Falcons. Well, Matt Ryan's times are running loose. Running thin, but, they're running backs. I don't think they're going to take a running back. I think they're going to wait for the second round to take one. This is where I have to look for the what they think right here. Running back's obviously an issue. I know their defense isn't great. Maybe some pass rush. And this is a really good pass rushing draft for those who like it. So let's go George Karlaftis from Purdue. All right, number 12, Miami. They could honestly take. What's that guy? They could honestly take like Malik Willis. I would not be surprised if they went a quarterback here. But team needs a running back. If Myles Gaskin's not that bad. O-line might help. Their team's just not that great. And their free agency should have made them better, but it made them worse. We could go quarterback. I don't want to go quarterback right now. I think we're going to try to get, like, some other one else. Maybe get a CB, Andrew Booth. Get someone across from Xavier Howard. They don't have a lot of linebackers, though. A lot of the guys fell. Like, Christian Harris was top 10 at one point. So we're going to go into Kobe Dean. 13, Minnesota Vikings. Oh, gosh. Their defense, man. That defense is killing them. So I can't do the page and response of things. Really annoying. Hopefully y'all can just ignore that. Man, what do they want? Like edge? I mean, I guess they're not that great at it. Let's go safety. Daxton Hill, Michigan. Yeah, a lot of people are slipping. People have noticed slipped on this thing. Like Spencer Rattler is pretty popular. Everyone pretty much knows about him. At this point, he's like 60s at this point. Yeah. Alright, and then 14. Oof, Denver Broncos. Teddy Two Gloves is not. No. He had the 3-0 magic, and Drew Lock's. Oh my god, I don't even want to get into it. Drew Lock. I think Malik Willis is the most, like, sensible choice right now. I don't think they have a lot of other options. They have Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton, who haven't done a ton, I guess. They already took the safety. How many first round picks do they have? Oh, yeah, they did the trade with the Niners. And I think, yeah, the Niners. So, what is it, like? They got edge. They might just take offensive tackle here. See who's top. Honestly, they could just go top prospect. They could go Garrett Wilson if they want, like, someone, really. They already have edge. They don't need another edge. So, I actually think they might take, I think I'm going to go pull a plug on wide receiver right here. Oof, Browns. They might need a wide receiver. Donovan Peoples-Jones and Jarvis Landry, that's just not great. It's not bad, it's just not great. What's their biggest team needs right now, anyways? Ooh, edge, defensive tackle. What? They have Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney. That's pretty good. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what the hell they're on. What kind of drugs? They could take Treylon Burks, Treylon. Good size, good speed. I've seen some highlights from him. One of the few people actually have. So, yeah, we'll take him. 17. Bengals. Oh, my God. Yeah, you got to take that line at this point. You got Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins. All right? That's all set. Now, who's the best available? This is what I'm just going best available. Tyler Linderbaum. I mean, their O-line's been better. They might need some secondary help, too. I guess you could argue one of the secondaries still left. Like Andrew Booth still out there. I'd put him out. I guess not. Raiders. Well, Honestly, it could be wide receiver at this point. Man, I don't know. Team needs are always changing for them, especially with all the stuff they've been through. And I'm really sorry for their fans, like what they have to go through with all the Henry Ruggs stuff and Darman Arnett or something like that, and like their coach. So they could draft a head coach in the first round. Trust me, they would do it. But I think a wide receiver here might make some more sense. Drake London. No, actually, he's too high. He's too low. They might just take a CB in replace of him, honestly. Andrew Booth. All right. Carolina Panthers. Whew, gosh. They could take a quarterback here. Don't be shocked if they do. Sam Darnold's bad. Cam Newton's their starter, but he's not great. I mean, let's face the facts. Their wide receiver core is not bad. They haven't been using really well Robbie Anderson, so they could take a receiver, but I highly doubt that. They have probably the best secondary in the league. Good defense, so strong. I would say I'm gonna plug on a wide receiver, but I think QB. I'm gonna go say Sam Howell, North Carolina. He was one of their top prospects, him and Spencer Rattler, for this new draft, but he's fallen a little, but he's still out there. Chargers, they just need something, but their team needs. They're good, but their tight end isn't even that bad. Jared Cook is still playing at a pretty good level. They might just go pull a plug on some other edge guy. Drake Jackson right now, UCS. No, USC. Sorry, there's so many U and then other colleges. I can't keep track of all this shit, man. Alright, now we have the Saints. Whew, I'm going to say Jameis Winston could be their quarterback, but they also got a lot of other needs, like receiver. Let's see what they say here. Receiver, defensive tackle, safety, and QB. Well, they have some decent pass rush, but I do agree that they might need some more help. Wide receiver, there's no good options. They might just pull the plug. They have Drake London, I guess, but I think they might just wait to the second round for that, and they tried to focus on something like defensive tackle. If this scenario plays out, Jordan Davis seems like a top prospect. He's still there. I think they could take him. Now, as a Patriots fan, look, I'm thinking we just take one of the wide receivers like John Mechie, or I don't know. John Mechie's fallen, so maybe not. Or one of these guys, or someone over here in the second round. I think CBs should be really focused on the Patriots. Right now, our CB core is plagued by injuries. No Sean Wade. No Jonathan Jones. You don't even know about Sean Wade, man. A lot of them are injured. And even without that, we don't have a CB1. But our secondary stepped up. So, maybe not. But I think Ahmad Gardner, Cincinnati, is what we're going to do. Ooh, the Chiefs. Where do I begin? What do the team need to say, anyways? Wide receiver. Well, they have Tyreek Hill, man. I don't know. They just need some help on the defense. Their defense is allowing up too many points. Patrick Mahomes just keeps trying to make these big plays. He just ain't making them. Honestly, edge. Yeah, we're gonna go with another edge. Myjai Sanders looks pretty good. They already have Chris Jones and Tyrann Mathieu. Tyrann Mathieu hits free agency. I haven't checked about Chris Jones, but we never know. They could re-sign easily if they like the Chiefs. They both won the Super Bowl with them. All right. Ooh. The Buccaneers. They need some CBs. Their secondary is too weak. They might just take the safety, Jordan Battle, try to convert him, take the best guy available right now. It's the Alabama product, built by Bama. Alright, this is the Steelers pick. This could be a little controversial. If you're a Steelers fan, you don't want to see Big Ben go. But Carson Strong, quarterback, Strong arm Carson. That's what they need. Well, the Ravens definitely don't need a running back, considering their running back's Lamar Jackson. Well, I don't know who they'd take. They could take a lot of people, but let's just check the team needs, see what they really want, and I can kind of decide from there. OT, defensive tackle. They don't need any O-line. He's fine. Their defense has been underperforming, and Marlon Humphrey hasn't done that good, so the CB's a little too much. They're all gone at this point. And they could get a linebacker. They might just get a linebacker help, honestly. We don't really know. Lions has previously done the Kayvon Thibodeau. This is where they gotta pull the plug on a wide receiver, man. Their guys are Amon St. Brown and like I don't know. They don't have Brashad Perryman anymore. Or I don't think they have Tyrell Williams either. They have like a bunch of no names. They need Drake London or like anyone, honestly. Honestly, who is it? This Alec Pierce, the number 1,000 prospect from Cincinnati, is probably better than their starting wide receiver. Okay, that's a bit of an extreme, but it ain't wrong. It ain't that wrong. Drake London. All right, Cowboys, good team. They're pieced together very nicely, but their defense still has some holes. But I don't know why they honestly let go Jalen Smith. He's probably one of their best pieces, but they might draft a replacement linebacker. They already have Micah Parsons, or Micah, however you say it. They could just go safety, stay real safe and think about it. Their offense is already explosive as heck. They have they have a running back duo. They have a wide receiver trio, looking good. Oh, Bills. Oh my gosh, you guys lost to the Jaguars. It's embarrassing. What they really need is like some offensive line, honestly. The team that they got blown through. Right down to Sean Ryan. Hopefully he's still up for them. UCLA. I'll try to get something from it. The Cardinals. Wide receiver's not a big issue. Let's see what they think. Let's see what this place thinks. Oh, I can't take me so long to find him. Running back is an issue, I would admit. Edge isn't with Chandler Jones and J.J. Watt, whose Madden rating is not what it should be. They honestly could just take best player available in this scenario. With that being Isaiah Spiller. So that's running back. I think we'll just have to see the season pans out. If they are up here, then they have a higher chance of doing it. Just see what happens. But we'll see. Titans. You need something, but you never know what it is. They're just that team. Wide receiver. They have the A.J. Brown, Julio Jones. Alright, never mind. They could use an O-line, I guess. I don't think... Did they even have any tight ends anymore, man? I don't remember. There was a tight end. Jalen Widermer. Yeah, that's the guy I was talking about earlier. Isaiah Likely. That's kind of funny. Yeah, he was the 20th prospect at the beginning of this college football season. Granted, guys like Spencer Rattler were number 2, and Sam Howell was number 3. Wayne 4, I think. I don't even know who's number 3 anymore. Alright, they just gotta go someone. Alright, let's just take... It's getting harder and harder. Well, they did mention that a offensive guard, so they could just take him. Ooh, Packers. I think Aaron Rodgers only has 1 or 2 more seasons on his contract. Honestly, he might hit free agency this year. I don't know. Meaning, possible, but unlikely. We'll see. If he resigns with them, I'll be so surprised. They could just do something to make him happy, like get a wide receiver, but I don't know. Can't always be at his knees trying to beg. Decent, I could just go safety, honestly. CB. Anyone but Kevin King. He got roasted by Scotty Miller. Well, that is an idiot's mock draft. You remember, that was a really bad mock draft. Let's see the full results. Wow. Man, did you like what I did for your team? Oh, and if I can get 50 likes on this video, or even I don't know, 500 views. I'm trying to go big, so if I can just get more views, the better my YouTube channel will be able to become. I can get more stuff. Alright, anyways, adios. How do I turn this thing off?